Let me say interestingly, Enra, Liverpool is getting closer and closer to the Premier League title. Now, this will be the 20th Premier League title at Liverpool. Ebeje. That means, say, Omone Manchester United in Nababe. The competitive nature of the Premier League, no matter who someone for raise the questions about it, especially looking at how our SCT. Dodo na OGD say 13 points gap there. Omo sure say a serious issue be abeka say league near very competitive and answer obi chase you be an title race. Title race assembly ni has yentimi ni san komo no wa, which I agree with them. And Medi can commend a Juma and slot aba Liverpool aba beye. Anya bo Mohamed Salah so abaso. E won Juma aba beye in Liverpool. But I think how Liverpool are, any the mental toughness or media room, no, they came from a place where nobody saw anything.
Yeah.
And Omotimi at the Ababeji League, you know. Can this raise questions about the level of competition in the Premier League? Moana Liverpool, not omu exceptional, and omudia do level, no mudia do Babeji League nana. Team we nankasano, what is to the last time a Liverpool edged the Premier League in Hona, we are better than them ana. Fancy. Obeha Jurgen Klopp team or the Liverpool. And our Jurgen Klopp Liverpool team or Muji League, and now the two side team we won. I believe this team is more complete than Jurgen Klopp team nor the G the league, you know. Yes, this team is more complete. A chain team now Jurgen Klopp at the G League, you know. The thing I make say this team is complete. Chain Jurgen Klopp team nor the G League in the G say. In terms of almost system, it is not about 3 players, 4 players, but it's a system that brings the best out of any individual. And put you on the ground because of her and Gravenberch, not her McAllister. This double pivot, not a month for Endo the Naba. Endo by and now for him say Endo Babe solve the solution, or Babe solve the problem, they are Liverpool. But Endo ne buy, you know. Dodona when he say as an aggressive star or the ball, not on set them Liverpool whenever they are in possession. It is a counter attack and any game pressing now. Pressing be near pass here to which you know a ball no they are to net. But fancy, we share the double pivot of Ryan Gravenberch and McAllister. They offer you more than aggression. They offer you more than tackling, and they offer you more than interception. These two guys control the game. These two guys create. And I'm to me turn Liverpool from being a defensive team to even an attacking team within a trickle of. And I. Omo when in Daneno. Not these players, not Danny Liverpool defense need to attack with just one move. And Omo play a massive role in how Liverpool are dominating league in this particular time around. And Omumi no, I heard Gigi Vanadu and I heard Fabinho in that particular midfield for Liverpool. But these two gives you two different or two distinct things. And more Mudemu Sonko. Say, baby, Liverpool, Gina, say, who hope so much magic the quadruple. Who hopes Scramble say Liverpool beat the treble because you don't even know how to beat them. And they will always find ways and means to beat you. And then strikers in the midfielders there was Ryan Gravenberch in that particular midfield controlling the game, and there was McAllister in that particular midfield giving you that particular goal. Fancy, I have watched teams with good defensive midfielders or partnerships in the Premier League history. Yeah, Rebia Hunu said you be money more city here. Ya Baba have Frank Lampard and Mike Lacy at some point in time. Even Claude McLeary and McLeary and Ababe Bobby in the English Premier League and the quality of Modiamaye. Ya Baba have Rodri John Stones in the Premier League. Abraham Mobo under Pep Guardiola and the quality of Modiamaye in the league. Fancy, Yababa share the likes of Eroy Kimu Money Mo Dynedy Manchester United in history in terms of midfield or more quality of Madynedy. Our moody teams in Aqua G League in the DSC Monaso. Danny Drinkwater and in Wolo Conte in that particular midfield for Leicester City. We saw how I know Musiti here, but these two midfielders are something different from what most of these midfielders know at the Amaye. Oya Makelele and Mike Lacy are aggressive, tackling, interception, they are there. Osha Rodri tackling, interception, controlling, he's there. And there's John Stones who's attached to him. Tackling, interception. Then what about Manchester United, Roy Keane, tackling, line breaking passes. But these two, no, a controlling game, no. A young you may be beyond, almost have created chances. As I saw the ball Liverpool team, me assure the season in Connery, no, Yababo Mabaso. And me assure say Adibiana. Anslot ababe wo England biano ebe na ho na ebe the standard I will measure Liverpool with. They are heading towards the 20th league title and I'm so happy for them. So omubeti makwakoji.
I didn't Arsenal for no team free.
Arsenal for ne break because say you see fancy I don't know Mikel Arteta team City no. They be a make say the kind of players they signed and the results they are getting, there is no difference. Yeah. And the approach no mudi come into the season, the difference be any. Arsenal duaba no mudi aye no, ho aba no mote no. Arsenal duaba no mudi aye no, ho aba ana mote no. Quality wise, me say yemfa Gabriel Martinelli mfa Ninja League. Yemfa Kai Havertz NG League. Woni nko anda Bukayo Saka so Bukayo Saka ni prade na be ebiem. And baby asaso ye me wan ye say Arsenal ba kwa no rely on pie set piece. Set piece ni nipa na otabo set piece ni na Bukayo Saka. Okoye no omo set piece ni nyina na say delivery ni instead of match whatever Bukayo Saka was giving them. And akoye say utu abasani free team ni you have problems. Utu we free and you have problems. As compared to other league winners are. Say utu obi di na free mo a e bia be din say nipa kro no ne ho betimi ache ni bebre. And they always find a way to make sure so omu team mentally they are ready for it. Arsenal elusu league not against Nottingham Forest. Arsenal lost the league against West Ham with the kind of decisions they took into the match. Any other in the January transfer window. Oh, compete Liverpool. Liverpool now when they compete for league in the Fancy Di Maria. The top scorer and wine Mohamed Salah. Mohamed Salah more how many goals? Because here January transfer window now Mohamed Salah hit the 20 goal mark. So hitting the 20 goal marker, that means I also unya an attacker obetima competing Mohamed Salah. Because who ni Ellen Haaland? Man City na wa Ellen Haaland, but Man City a Lucy and you might be an MMO distinct among other teams in the Premier League, which is controlling of games and having a defensive midfielder who also became a creator in the shape of a Rodri, key player for them. And how much so no more said and consistent because and now Nathan Akeni Rubin the Arsenal. Ochina John Stones no be from ebo. It is only Manchester City a chiro no move fi on man na omo lack quality. It omani mo no mo se goals do say kran na omo ntimi compete Liverpool. But who Arsenal no wa chiro ho no na who defensive partnership bi a eno den so. Because who Gabriel Saliba, any Gabriel Magalhaes a fancy. Ade me ya pa na say Arsenal be masa two players we. E be free the Premier League no na obi de e be compare omo to other players almost we ma the Premier League da. We ma the bi da. But I can tell you for a fact open defensive partnership in the Premier League is solid. Bako Gabriel Saliba, any Gabriel Magalhaes. Fancy, they've been consistent for Arsenal. Yeah. It may be Arsenal. What's on Mudu money? So what's our declaration now? That means we are sorted. And show we are sorted. But when they move on, there was some Katimidi Juma. So I was surprised.
Yeah.
Okay, Arsenal fans say, oh, there be now the other time Arsenal, and there be other one Arsenal. And Arsenal they be assembly that one more for assembly to baby.
And dear Bako Crown so I worrying here say no more summer business anymore. No more for Calafiori.
No more for Calafiori in the Euros. In the Euros.
But Oman Kofa attacker.
Oman Kofa attacker. Okay.
I don't money to Kai Havertz
so
because what the Champions League. And Jesus Susan be now form be was a preseason, you know. Now so one striker summer, what of winter? At least.
Because Arsenal team they create chances. Whoever says they don't create chances is a lie. Arsenal create chances, but who is going to be at the end of these chances? Arsenal now cost almost solve the Premier League title. And they shouldn't be blaming Liverpool. Liverpool knew baby a normal problem and they found a solution to it.
Maybe say Raheem Sterling crying be our preferred winger number 9 for now. Say be in emergency cases. Sterling. Mikel Merino in such games one also born a force night because he's been there.
Wabo Premier League
Sterling na bo
or experience for Premier League
up roll now person wabo bida. So I think I prefer Mikel Merino to Sterling. Wa bra wo kono tena.
Ateta
Shark wo de ko aka so nan kama me Nuno Espirito Santo enra anopana me beye wo sports bite. Or say now here because you know Nottingham bought 5 back, 3 central defenders, then the right and left full backs. I don't say now here say obey the numbers because Arsenal and boss striker to about 4 flat.
Only the mama who say Arsenal from penny for near that perform can be no more lose league. No, Newton.
For instance, and Madrid game no. Vinicius and Hendrick in a lead line against Sociedad.
Yes.
So Arsenal and Sterling. And Mikel to be the line against Forest. Sterling and Drusa, Hendrick and Raboya or Bo against Sociedad on Vinicius Neboy. So Sterling and Drusa.
You see, Mikel Arteta this season, I don't know Nipo 2-4. Any agree on the league in him. He became too conservative and pragmatic towards the approach. Last season, not Arsenal attacking more than this. Now Arsenal controlling games create a lot of chances. True. But this season, no, as a trim say, man, shawa me my own sheme.
And a draw.
No, man, I me pragmatic. Game ne shada nyefe. Yem create chances be brother. Show one no kwampa so better party no me no de. Enye. It's I want it three mama all taking the risk of playing two attackers. Once on strikers in the piano, he was not ready to do that. I don't know why you're feeling pumpy or to one game or part home or Declan Rice home or Sawa Jogino home. It's all of this midfield. No, Sandy Mikel Merino, ni Martino Diga, Swaba Bede, Ababishim. And this is where the problem comes in. And I don't know the type of number 10 so I don't know. Maybe
not to catch you, but Yentie Anopam de Bay.
And you played with a 5 that day, and you changed and play recently of the 7-0 against Brighton, and you played with a 5 that day, and you changed. And today I wondered, okay, will you go with it? But you went with a 4. What was the reason for that? Did you need more bodies in the midfield area
today?
Because I know you went to a 5 with
so
you created it a different way.
Yeah, but as Arsenal doesn't have a striker, so Merino playing in that position, there's no need to an extra body. So the overload will be in the midfield. So it drops. It's about containing the midfield.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
So bad the more bodies our true. If you know so me. That is a spirit of Miza.
You see, no espiritu asem na o kan hwedo aye Chris Wood oba ene kwa na Chris Wood ko bi anim so nya bimbo but said emre bi duru kwa na wo kire ko wo Elanga ene column hots no doy or you should use 2 players Ateta ma team na koye so much robotic to a certain extent as you to o mabasa na control o mugina hafa ha you see City went into the market, they wanted the center forward omo ko fa hwan Mamouche. City went in for Mamouche
no crying season
no Erling Haaland o Oko in for Mamouche, which personally I believe some Mamouche no kwampuso ba Arsenal.
It was January.
Mamouche no kwambetima be ma goals because our center forward am City am hunu ni capabilities ni na dwuma obetima ye. Arsenal also create chances. Edu Gaspar am nkomo mu didi ye ne de tato nyina no fase. Liverpool kwampoto be omo more with a natural striker. Mohamed Salah.
You can't say Luis Diaz.
Zoboslai.
Diogo Jota.
Pecking no dano. Omo natural striker no otuo. Center forward ankasa.
Otuo. What you say? But omo good finishers in the team. Me say Martinelli onye good finisher. Sterling onye good finisher. One name Sterling do team here. Sterling obetime nya empty net kwa no about to atwene. Bukayo Saka now you can literally not buy a center forward, but you can buy an attacker. Our elital. Our Obama goes. Me, I was even expecting that Arsenal would have come in for Marcus Rashford. Obinimi Bedi Etienne, but Marcus Rashford would have done a better job for Arsenal than even most of these players at Arsenal. No money do almost so much form. Now Aston Villa picks Marcus Rashford on loan.
Yeah, Obo.
Aston Villa has to find Marcus Rashford.
Rashford has my meza okay. Mechanism by say. Transfer market ni be na Mikel so one manager no per Rashford power because no mo fool say Rashford e be under Tata so be senya
Rashford ko beti ma sort almost center because Rashford is a better goal scorer than Arsenal forwards no Google no. Rashford is a better goal scorer and ko menya na so mfa so but ma fa league no e free omonsa it doesn't mean Liverpool did not do their things well. Okay. Liverpool atoto omo ma ye omo a proper balanced team. Omo a very good coach only focus ni so obey na dwuma only time for theater sembia so obegina no obey gimmicks ababe there the quality is there and Liverpool team we no on say dem hunu weakness e wo omo team nim na no omo see low block Liverpool team montia low block but they found a solution to low block omo use one Zoboslai omo use Zoboslai omo use Kwadigapo at the far post. It was the headroom maybe na Liverpool type ball crosses na far post na Kwadigapo abepema no abepema because opponents no mo low blocker omo ye yiri fifi mo bebre And also no say to me kwatena chire opponent no benya vim say oh Bobby obo possess ball na Mohamed Salah waties we counter attack. Only Chelsea and the second best XG in terms of counter breaks or fast breaks than Liverpool this season. Yeah. And not checking Liverpool number of goals now. This season Liverpool crumple about less shots per 90 minutes than last season. Yes, but last clinical. Last season Liverpool averaged 20.8 shots per every single 90 minutes. This season is 16.3.
But Onya obesho. Onya enough no be Derby. They know why they are playing the game. 1, 2, 3. A turn now so. Shame no go as obos la share. Almost said that goal no two goals ni na the same style. Cut back. Zoboslai. Sound zone pa. Another cut back. Mohamed Salah. Sound zone McAllister pa. Eye training na djuma. Now no new team be kire kwa mo fa so share corner kick no. Eye training na djuma. Liverpool, they've prepared well for this season. And almost our players are more experienced. Our Magic League ni bida. Or more buan kodana or more free team. And they have so much respect for Alisson. They have so much respect for Virgil van Dijk. And they have so much respect. And Pennyfono more team na step up. Arsenal team in Pennyfono more money wine. Jorginho was step up and and Pennyfono what team ni wine. David Ryan on a penny. Why they are what league no do saying our best step up. Declan Rice crown.
Declan Rice is step up saying. But when Liverpool team no DG league no one want to step up football league no more.
Afin back no crown no sheda nya bimbo no under club.
But when omo Magic league na see omo na so omo bono. Alisson.
Yeah.
Virgil van Dijk. Mohamed Salah. Experienced players. Tamana City league no. Omo sorry jino omo na so bo ase City league ni bia. On the second part of the season na City league no.
Yeah.
Kevin De Bruyne free injury by.
Yeah.
Oba no beji team ni season na so. O say what do why be ye. Kevin De Bruyne fabon na eko and there was Ike Gundogan.
I say with Arsenal dey be bad that story since but with Arsenal dey no. Me kai say some few months back Obia say in the race say he say Arsenal dey na kwakoye set pieces and also mo pass ball no possess kwanom dey could be a right either the right or left. No ma swing ball na box no ma promashe. Na say anu ntimi mfa go ma omo a Arsenal any other option. And then yam panso so mo ya cross because we share Nottingham for more central defenders and so wa Murillo no and the guys I can win to me and fan goal. There's a can be on Arsenal for so they should go. Liverpool the league in the Omaje. Oh, Liverpool need the league in the Omaje. But the man slot adwuma na make say omo team we na hu chen Klopp de no. Say this is a Liverpool team. They are not creating chances Bruce bebre, but they are being clinical. They are consistent. And I don't know we league in no. They are so different from as a team team compete from defense to the front line. This team doesn't exhibit weakness. Team when weakness won't be because Alexander Trent Arnold and like Jurgen Klopp. Open so Liverpool be a target war. But team we no Alexander Trent Arnold now won't do penalty box na kunate jina. Yeah.
Only game my mama who some too good. Hey, one person who say Liverpool team we na exceptionally good at. Ko Fulham 10 against 11. Liverpool ni Fulham 10 against 11 no. Mon ko sa game no.
And that game kwana ko mutimi san win game no.
On missing games be one man. Liverpool would have lost or drew. For example, under Klopp, Liverpool knew Wolverhampton Wanderers. Sa game ne be 2-1 get into the latter minutes. Liverpool be lose sa or be draw sa game no. Against Fulham 10 against 11, Liverpool will lose. Against Manchester United 2-2 no. Liverpool would have lost that game.
Slots in game management.
Slots in game management no. Untimi sia no kwan. Utu abasa ene on say yebeko season end na man for question adena endo nya bimbo adena endo nya bimbo adentina endo nya bimbo afina endo time na so eno 70th minute no de endo bam hwadwuma endo be. And Slot will always have a different solution to any problem within this Liverpool team. Messina man for low block Liverpool team montia low block. Say Liverpool no the low block ne bo be sure be 3. Aman for Liverpool team counter omun team press almost so mo on be do juma. This is a Liverpool team that is adaptive to every single opponent. Opponent near wine. This Liverpool team adapts so well. Messi Omone Paris Saint-Germain, you would understand the entire case Ancelot. He's a tactical genius we've always been speaking about. And in the Jumana Odin, he could only make them better. One sign by your signing, fashion trim. and slot by the only signing obey Freduko Freduko case on Okra or Mobi. Gravenberch no nya team ni bimbo. If you want to see a good team or a good coach, look at the obeto or money they were improve your mo. Now Moses Zobos lie about Liverpool no and shut down farmer no. But Enra, what did the other commentator and their friend a space invader. We're making sure says see an penalty box no baby a jina ebo penalty shot no. Ho ana Zobos lie din in komo. Ano din juma. It is individual players now were improving no. She Gravenberch. Obi sana Gravenberch a pra. It's not only bimbo. Gravenberch no buy many can no fit in the no only do this level. This level ya yes level and no DG league no. And na Gravenberch a tray no.
Okay.
McAllister a drop air complementing so well. More or less there is Conor Bradley. On the free bench bar. We Trenton on the free man. You don't see any big difference. You are looking at Zoboslai who is eating spaces up. Ohe Kodigapo who has become the master of the far post. Yeah, Bobo and another in Pimatum. Luis Diaz is fighting like an animal in this Liverpool team. And Salah double up in the numbers. Yeah, who good coaches some other teams more best players in the team form. But where about team nim Ama Mohamed Salah. Se see an performance so apeja. Oh, catch the team when ye. And on your good